TxStampin Sharon. I'm bringing you a really easy card today, but it's got a cute little fold, and I think you will find it valuable for lots of occasions. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator almost 23 years, and I love teaching you how to do new things and learn different techniques and tips and folds and stuff like that. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, you can do so below. After you subscribe, you can hit the notification bell. I upload videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. If I can ever help you with any of your Stampin' Up! Supply needs, let me know. Let's make this card. Today's card, we're gonna be talking about a suite called Garden Lane. And I don't know, it's kind of a different designer series pack from Stampin' Up! Everything's in shades of different greens, and the sentiments and the stamp sets that coordinate a little bit more on the plainer side. However, there's so much that you can do with just the stamp set and the DSP. Here is the card that I'm going to share with you today, and it's kind of a dual little note card because you can add a wedding gift card inside. I would just stick that on with some glue dots or something like that. But it is definitely a wedding card, or perhaps even an engagement card. So yeah, super cute, super easy. I love fun folds, and this is a fun one. I'm going to be using Mossy Meadow ink pad and soft sea foam. Here is the stamp set. And it just screams love. It just screams, like I said, wedding, engagement. You know, you could even turn it into an anniversary card if you wanted to. I have all my paper cut. This one measures 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, scored at 3 inches. This is soft sea foam. Then I have another piece of soft sea foam that is 3 inches by 8 inches, scored and folded at 4 inches. I have 2 pieces of Whisper White paper that measures 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So we're going to be using both of those. I have some DSP cut already, and this is the pattern that I chose. It is 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and then the smaller piece measures 2 3/4 by 4 inches. Let me just share with you the rest of the patterns in this pack. Even though I love how Stampin' Up! Has started giving us bigger images so that we can get a better idea, I think it's just, I love seeing it when I have it in my hands. Okay, so there's 2 patterns. There's the pattern for today's card. Here is another pattern. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking like St. Patrick's Day. I mean, there's some really good reasons to use this DSP. So there's the back side. I love this little simple pattern. It's just, it can be used for any occasion. It's just very subtle. There's the back of it. And then we have this one that looks lots of small little trellis look and things like that. So there's the DSP. I always like to store the DSP with the back page that comes in the pack, because I can quickly look and see what colors can I use, okay? And this one uses Garden Green, Mint Macaron, Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizazz, Soft Sea Foam, and Whisper White. Makes it super easy. Stampin' Up's already done the work for us, so why reinvent the wheel? So first we're going to do some stamping. And when you look at my card, I know when I was taking photos of it, it really looks like it's stamped in like black memento, but it's not. It is stamped in Mossy Meadow, which is a very dark green. We're just going to stamp that right in the middle. And then we're going to take the soft sea foam and just give it some accent of leaves. You know, if you don't have this stamp set, you could use any stamps that you want, any designer series papers to create this gift card holder. gift card holder. All right, so for the inside, we're just gonna stamp the sentiment, and I wanna share something with you. When you place the photopolymer stamps on the block, sometimes you can get it crooked because the photopolymer is very pliable and it's easy to bend. So I recommend that you place the stamp face down and then pick it up with the block. That way it's nice and straight and you don't have to worry about it. Since these are really small words, I just want to make sure that I've got everything going the right way and that everything is straight. All right. So for the inside of the card, all we did was stamp more towards the top. And then I have this really small bud type leaf. And on my sample, I was trying to just stick with the greens. So I just took my aqua painter and I just touched the leaves. And I also touched the bud. But today's video, I want to add some color to that bud. So here's what I did before. I just used the aqua painter on the whole thing. But for this bud, I'm going to bring in just a little bit of pink Pirouette. Actually, that's pretty light. Let me get the darker version. Pink Pirouette is just a real soft pink. Oh yeah, I like that better. So there you go. Love it. Let's go ahead and assemble our card. We're going to add our designer series paper on the inside. And then we're going to add this layer of DSP on the outside. Like I said, you could use any designer series papers, any stamp sets. So here's our inside sentiment. Yeah, I like the pink flower bud better. And we're going to add our outside stamped image. You could add some ribbon to this. You know, the possibilities are endless. Dress it up however you want. Okay. Now, to attach the two, you need to, let me just go back. We want to center this on our card front, okay? So we're just kind of eyeballing it, and I see that right here, from here over, I need to add snail, okay? So I'm gonna pick that up with my finger, keeping my finger there. I'm just gonna add quite a bit of snail just to keep that in place. A little bit heavy on the snail, but I don't want it to fall off. You want to measure like I did so that you don't glue the card shut. Ask me how I know that one. All right, and then like I said, just add a gift card inside. Super easy. You could crank out a bunch of these and you can have them ready for any occasion. I think you'll understand now why I say it's a simple card, but yet it's got a cute fold and it has a great idea to hold those gift cards. Happy stamping, y'all!